Well now, we finally get to the point of the game where we're able to fully explore more of the world on the Silver Noah. This actually gives us an opportunity to catch up on some of the guild jobs and get our party prepared for the challenges ahead. So, that said, let's go ahead and clear a few more jobs on our list. We'll start off by heading back to Hufyan and checking out the guild. I think there was another job or two we still needed to check out. So, for the first job we'll be taking here is job number 19, I believe. That is to catch the scrap thief. Basically, it's another job that the recyclers from the south end of town have requested our services for. So, let's go see what's going on.
Hey, you're the hunter, aren't you? I've been waiting for you. Let me show you the warehouse I want you to guard. This way.
Okay, so basically your next job here is to guard this storage house.
We keep all the stuff in the heap here. Then once we sort it, the goods are put out for sale. Your job is to guard this crap from them damn thieves. And bring us something to eat a couple of times during the night. Good luck.
Okay, so with that, select your party that's going to be standing guard throughout the night. And then once you have your party prepared, wait and see what happens. So for this fight, we're going to have Elk, Ark, Gruga, Lisa, and I think we will be using Shu as well. Seems to be a decent party enough. So we fast forward about a few hours later, and let's see. Of course, it'd be dark. Well, I guess not that dark, but so far nothing yet. Whoa! So our culprits are a bunch of slimes. Okay. Here we are, we got our shotgun. A new weapon that we got for Shu. Let's see how well this works. It's not too terribly bad. Could be better. The only thing I don't like about this battle is the terrain, that the way it's the battlefield's set up down here. It doesn't really give you a lot of space to move around in. Kind of cramped. But then again, on the flip side, it keeps everybody together, giving you a chance to buff your whole party up with whatever you need, such as retaliation, for example. So yeah, basically the job here is kill all these slimes, and that's pretty much it. That's the job. We're just gonna see how quick we can make short work of these guys. I think these are the blood slimes, which is like the third palette's color version of them. I know you got green and there's purple. I think this is the third, so yeah, if memory serves. Let's see. Ooh, burn ground. That will do quite nicely. The only thing that sucks about poor Gruga, he doesn't really have much for range attacks, so he's kind of stuck where he is, not able to do much, leaving mostly Elk and Ark to do a good majority of the work. And we got one slime down. It's awesome. At least we get quite a bit of money out of this. There we go with an earthquake spell. Not bad, Lisa, not bad. Damn, they don't seem to be ganging up on Ark. That's kind of That's really not that smart, because he tends to bite back hard, in a sense. Leaving him to get a lot of the experience, but I always think it's safe, just in case, to have at least one, maybe two people on the higher levels, whereas the rest of the party can consist of, you know, people like Elk, Shu, Shantae, and some of them that are still possibly between their 30s and their 40s, and you want to try to get their levels up as high as possible, you know, to catch up with Ark and his group, since they're like between, like, what, in their 50s to 60s or something like that. Well, with the exception of Gogan, I believe he's still in his early 40s, but you get what I mean. Okay, so we're about down to 2 slimes now, and just having a tough time trying to decide what to do. I guess we'll finish. I think we'll finish the rest off with a bunch of normal attacks. At least I got her whip ability up. Okay, Shu, what are you gonna do? Oh, he is loving using his shotgun. Try to get the skill up at least. Okay, now Gruga can finally make a move and finish off this last guy. Oh man. And it gets him a level up. It's getting him catch up. To 40, I believe, yes. So the acid slimes must have been devouring the junk, I guess? But, yeah, that's apparently what it was. Slimes are quite and they feed on iron. Huh. Oh, well, that's good. At least the slimes won't get any more to get in, so yeah. Alright, well, that's pretty much job 19 complete. So I'll see you in the next job. Right, alright, let's go ahead and get our next job. I think it's the only other one we can do in Hufeon for right now. Slay the nocturnal monsters. Apparently they've been terrifying residents at night, so this is one where we wait until evening and then we kill them off. And this one starts immediately after you take it. So make sure your party's prepared before you go accepting this job, just to be on the safe side. No! Help me! Hold it right there! This is where your little reign of terror ends. Typical speech. And what's this? Ooh, a wanted monster even. The Jackal. Interesting. So, we get a bounty for the job and a bounty for the monster, all in one. Okay, so we're gonna go in this party with Elk, Ark, Lisa, Gruga, and I think I'll bring Sonya for this one. Now the only thing we gotta do is just wait for all these wolf monsters to gather together, just so I can take them all out at once. Always one of the best ways to kill them. Okay, I think what we're gonna do with Ark to start things off with is a little bit of Gale Flash. I remember how nasty Gale Flash was from the first game, so I'm sure it'll do just fine for this in this case scenario. That's not too bad. Now that we got more room to maneuver, Gruga can cut loose with his axe skills. Since we're gonna try to get him to level up. Let's see. We're gonna Sonya to do a bit of shuffle shot. I love the shuffle shot. Quite a nasty spell, I must say. Already, we took out 3 of these guys. Okay. Now what to do with this one? I think we'll just wail at him with some normal attacks. And then that leaves the Jackal. What to do with this guy? Oh, wow. It knows Holy Breath. Yikes. Didn't know it had some holy in him. That doesn't seem right. Anyway. This battle will be over soon enough. He may have a little bit more HP than the others, but he still ain't gonna last long. And when you know it, Sonya's the one that takes him down and claims the bounty. Awesome! Okay, Lisa. See if you can finish him off. Well, I guess you're not quite that strong enough yet. Well, his flail went up. And Lisa levels up! I love that. It's so cool. And then Elk's axe skills go up. That's cool. Yeah, this battle's pretty much over. So let's give Elk another turn with a power transfer, which levels him up. Okay. Alright, and that does it for this job. That was interesting. Better go collect the bounty. Alright, see you next kill job. Okay, for this next job, we're gonna go flying back to Gray Sheen now. Job 21 and 22 are actually in this area. We have find a new home and play Cupid. But first we're going to find somebody a new home. So apparently there's a client over at the, I believe it's the inn or the bar, whichever, the combined place, that's looking to pretty much get the hell out of this town. He's about had it, and he was wanting to find a nice quiet place elsewhere. So let's go see what this is all about. Oh yeah, take note of that girl. She'll be in another job later. Anyways, so he's got a problem, but it's not a big one. Okay, I just need a nice house in a warm place. Right. So, where to find a house up for sale somewhere around this world? Yeah, it should be simple enough. Let me just check the yellow pages. Let me make a few phone calls. Oh, wait! No! That would be too simple, and yet it would probably make things more complicated. Yeah, try to find a realtor and all that mess. No. We just got to see if there's somebody somewhere that is wanting to get out of their house and somewhere else. Sounds simple enough. So to save you guys some hassle, I'll tell you exactly where you need to go. So, fly from Gray Sheen to Zaraban and head to the town of Elzark. There's actually someone living in this town that's looking to move out of their house. So, let's see if we can find this person. Power Stones? Elzark's only popular because of Power Stones. Really? I didn't know the Power Stones were existed in this, never mind. So I believe this is the house that we're looking for. I've been thinking a lot about moving since this land turned to desert, but I don't think anyone would buy my house. Oh, but I beg to differ. I'm sure there's someone more than happy to take your home. As long as he's got cash. Doesn't matter where he's from. He could be from the freaking north, from the freaking far corners of the North Pole, for that matter. I don't care. If he's got money, I want it. I want to get out of here. So yeah, you talk to this guy. You mention the guy's looking to get a home. After that, get on the Silver Noah, fly back to Gray Sheen, and just pretty much relay the message to the old man. Why he would want to move to a desert, I have no idea, unless he really likes the warm weather, and I suppose if it's somewhere nice and quiet, as long as the Scorpions aren't much of an issue. Maybe? I don't know. But anyways, let's go talk to the guy real quick. You found the perfect place in Zarbon? I see. Well, I suppose things are in order. If you'll excuse me, I have to start planning the move. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the next job. I'll see you in 22. Alright, now we get to do another job as we play Cupid. As I said, this girl right here will become important in just a short bit. For now, let's go up to the second floor of the inn. Our client is actually waiting in one of those rooms. Now, this guy sticks out. So, he's the one that contracted. A traveler from Balbalard. Okay. Oh, apparently he's fallen in love with a wonderful girl that works at the counter downstairs. But, of course, he's too shy to convey his love, and so we have to do it for him. Well, all I can say is, it's his money. It may seem silly, but it's his money, so let's see what we can do to get this girl to at least go talk to the guy, you know, just to see what happens. So let's see what she has to say. Hello. If you're looking for the inn, it's on the second floor. Yes, we already know about that. You want to ask a few questions? Well, yes, I did notice the traveler looking at me. But I cannot consider romance. My parents think I'm too young to wed. Really? They demanded a terrible price for my hand. They want any suitor to retrieve the jewels from the monster Anon Flats. Wow. Way to set priorities high. So basically you're looking for the parents. The parents of this girl want someone strong. Someone that can fight off a bunch of demons and find jewelry. Yeah, that's a fine way to determine the right kind of guy for this girl. Yes, what I'm saying. What kind of love has conditions like that set? So, yeah, the guy's like, alright, let's see if I can find a way to get those jewels to that monster. Oh, wait a minute, you're a hunter. Oh, no. So now he requests us to go get the jewelry for him. So the way to win love is through money, but isn't usually the lesson that you can't really buy love? I guess in this case, he really doesn't have much of a choice, does he? Alright, so we head outside and we go to the Anon Flats around this country. And that's when we'll have to fight off the so-called guardians of these jewels, even though we don't really get to see what it looks like. Oh, another wanted monster, the Hellspawn. A freaking Reaper with a bunch of knights. That's nice. Okay. I can understand that it'd be one guy against, like, 5 or 6. That's completely understandable. I'd want to get some help, too, for this. Still, I wish the guy would be the one to finish off the one that guards the jewels. At least that'd be nice. Anyway, enough complaining. Let's get this battle over with. So we got Ark, Elk, Shantae, Iga, and Gruga. And of course they start us off in a spot that doesn't give us much room without accidentally triggering whether or not we want to exit the battle, which that actually might happen 2 or 3 times. So that case being, I've decided to let them come to us. Or at least for starters, let this Hellspawn come to us. So while we're waiting, let's upgrade our... what shall we start with? I guess our range will do nicely. Expand our ranging a bit, giving us more footing. That's always helpful. Let's see, Shantae. What can you do for us since we don't need healing yet? I guess a nice shield will work. Something. Even though we probably don't really need it, but it's something. Get a little bit of experience on the side. Now, if only the knights will gather together all in one big group like they tend to do. Ark cannot move much yet. So, we'll send Gruga up to the bridge and leave him there for now. Since the knights can only come one at a time, this could actually be helpful. So let's get our guys into position here. Whoa! Shantae take care of the wanted monster? That'd be interesting. So I guess we'll let Ark and Shantae deal with this guy. Thank God for the club. We don't have to worry about being counterattacked on. Doesn't seem to have that much for defense, so this shouldn't be too tough of a fight. The annoying part is those knights, since there are a good number of them. Alright, Ark, show them what you got. Wow, already at 1 HP. This will be over before you know it. Let's see. We'll start with... I guess we'll get the... No? I guess we will do Gruga Charge. Let's see. If only we could reach him with a light bullet attack. Kinda don't want to waste... I probably could have done level 2. I kinda wish his range, his light bullet range would be at least a little bit bigger. But I guess this works for Firestorm. And when you know it, Shantae, level 38, is the one that ends up taking it down. And we get the jewelry. Now, if you want to, since you have the jewelry you came looking for, you by all rights can turn around and leave the battlefield right now. But for the sake of experience and all, we'll go ahead and finish these guys off. This will probably take a few more minutes. They've got quite a bit of HP here. There goes another knight. Which that gets Elk a level up. Awesome. Every little bit always helps. Gruga sure does love taking the abuse. Why not? He's used to it. Tornado! Not much left. Let's see. I could try to see if Gruga... Oh, yeah. Keeps prompting me to exit area. So I guess it'll be up to Gruga and Elk to finish the job here. Now I wonder if she has something to hit. No, not really. I guess a cure will work. Although I think Gruga probably needed it a little more. I leveled up some people's armor. Ah, there we go. Level up to Gruga, yes! And there goes my phone. Sorry about that, people. Okay. that about wraps it up for this particular job. So let's get out of here, go back and get this guy the jewelry so he can finally propose to his quote-unquote meant-to-be. I still say he should have at least come along on this treasure hunt and, you know, get it himself. I mean, having a little help is, like I said, having a little help with this, with something like this, that's one thing. But just, whatever. Money's money, and every little bit helps. I am so happy. Now I can show her parents that I am worthy. Not really! You didn't do anything! Okay, this job's over. We still got a lot more to cover. I'll see you next time.